It's a brilliant thing to be able to command a community toward its own success. It's not every day that you get to do that or even can do that. If a community respects you enough to allow you to lead it, then you had better get your act together and be responsible about those who have put their trust in you. That's a humbling effect, and that's what it was yesterday for me, a humbling effect. I allowed the situation to happen and watched it flourish up in front of me. We didn't know what we were going to get. We just booked the time, put a couple of beats on the table, and that was it.
So how do you think people that are not feeling that way to begin with, how do you think we get them going?
What?
How do you think we feel them feeling like, stop the violence and getting down with the movement?
I don't understand the question.
Well, people that are not on that page right now,
right,
as opposed to people who were there yesterday, how do we change their minds? How do we influence them?
Well, you do. You don't try to change anybody's mind. You just make yourself available. People are going to be who they are. We're not trying to say if you are a violent person, there's something wrong with you. We're only saying that some of us are more serious about peace than we are war. So if you're serious about your war, get with your war. But we're serious about peace. And if you're serious about peace, there's a platform, a foundation, an establishment guided and geared toward those aims.
So, KRS-1, studio, Stop the Violence, what's in your head? What are your emotions, feelings?
Maintaining, trying to keep a level head, trying to use my head for more than a hat rack. You feel me? That's like a blind man reading, you feel me?
Okay, well, Bootcamp Click, what are your, kind of thoughts and your stance on the Stop the Violence movement?
Wow, that's a big one, man. Like I said, I just gotta hold it down and make sure ain't nobody getting in no trouble because we gotta stop the violence. I usually be starting trouble anyway. I need to stop the violence. Word. That's why you're here, right? That's why I'm here. The teacher gotta teach me right now. Word.
I'm gonna take a belt and beat their ass. That's what we gonna beat your ass and then give you the belt so you can pull your shit back up. Tear your ass up. Stop the violence. Get your ass toe up.
He's a violent man.
So Mel, being that you're really a peaceful guy, you try to be the other way, but you're really a peaceful guy. So what do you got to say about KRS studio, Stop the Violence?
Yeah, we all here, paying homage and represent, see like how we is, we pioneers and we all, whatever the cause is, we're trying to feed the homeless, we're trying to support that, so whatever it is, he doing it, and we all hip hop, and we gonna support it, whatever it is, even if it was something wrong, we support him, so it's all good.
So, in the studio with KRS, Stop the Violence, what's going on?
We're in the studio with KRS-1 in 2008. He said Stop the Violence once, and he's doing it again. He's got Grandmaster Mele Mel in the building, he got Grandmaster Cad, he got the Chief Rocker Busy B in the building, he got the Ketty Camp Waterbed. The man pulled out all the stops. And Stop the Violence don't necessarily mean put your gun down. It means put those down, but put the curse words down as well, because that profanity sometimes does more damage than a person with a gun in his hand. It makes you do that. Be careful. KRS-1 say, Stop the Violence.
So, in the studio with KRS, Stop the Violence movement, what are your thoughts?
Stop the violence.
How do you feel about the movement in general, though?
Young overdue. It's about that time, for real. We all have families.
So, Stop the Violence movement, KRS-1. You're Zulu Nation, representing in the house.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts? How are you feeling?
Well, it's glad to be privileged that we get ready to have another one, and this one, it's not just about, violence with one another, but it's not even just physical, it's spiritual and mental too, so this one is very important, this is going to bring the links, with the new rap artists, with the true school artists, so this is a beautiful thing, hopefully this time we can really reach all the youth, and everybody this time.
Great. All right, so in the studio with KRS-1, Stop the Violence, what are your thoughts? What are your views on this?
I'm glad to be here, Chris asked me to come, so, anything he asks for, I'm going to come in. you know, it's relevant in the community. You know, we're still fighting that same stop the violence struggle. You know, so here to lend any support that I can.
Okay, how do you feel you personally affected though?
Well, you know, I'm in the community. I live in the community, so you know, I see enough of the violence. You know, and I've been involved in it, been seen it, so you know, it's not good. So I'm just here to, you know, try to rectify it.